In today's video, I want to cover how to lay the foundation for your e-commerce brand if you're tapping into paid ads. Now, there are brands at different spectrums that we consult on, right? We have brands that are doing $1 million a month of revenue. We have brands doing barely 50K a month of revenue, right? Brand to brand to brand, it really doesn't matter because the process and the blueprint I'm going to share with you is the exact playbook we utilize across our portfolio of e-com brands. We take brands from 50K a month to 100K a month to 150K a month to even up to $1 million a month. And it really is an efficient, smooth process that anybody at any stage can implement. So when I break this down holistically, let's look at how a brand is going to succeed from paid media. Now, paid media is simply put, you're spending money on a specific ad platform to reach a customer demographic or a specific pocket of audience. Now, with this, you're exchanging money for attention. Now, with this attention, you can now fuel your whole entire funnel of growth. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look at the customer base, right? You're going to have a percentage of new customers that reach into your ecosystem that convert from a specific area. It could be organic, could be from a specific ad. It doesn't really matter. But you have that demographic that is considered a new customer who's never heard about your brand. Vice versa, you have the opposite side of the spectrum of somebody who's already entered your ecosystem and they are considered a returning customer who comes back to buy back from your business. Now, this could be you're pushing a subscription. This could be that you downsell them on email or message or SMS. It really just depends on how your marketing split looks like. Now, the number one reason why a lot of brands fail at paid media or fail to run ads successfully is a couple of things. Number one, it's the lack of understanding unit economics. Because from a paid media perspective, if we have a $24 AOV, that literally means our CPA has to be at $5 to be at break even. Or we have to hit a CPA target of $8, $8 to $10, right? Which is very, very hard in this day and age of marketing with just the amount of competition there is on all these platforms. So if I were to realign and come up with a blueprint, it's knowing our numbers. We want to create an offer or a bundle so irresistible that raises our overall AOV and that can allow us to hit a CPA target of $60, $50 because Facebook algorithms or these other platform algorithms are continuously going to update and the cost to acquire attention is getting expensive year over year. Now, secondly, right, when I know my numbers, I want to lay the offer strategy or the structure from the campaign perspective. Now, what's going to give us results year round? I want to create bundles of products that can run any time of the year. And typically based off Shopify data, if your brand's been around for over 2, 3, 4, or 5 years, you have an idea of your top hero products. So I would want to create, if you have 2 products that sell, like one's winter and one's summer, I would ideally try to aim to see, okay, can we at least find an equilibrium of, if we only have a 6-month runway for this specific product, put that in a bundle. If we have a 12-month runway with this product that's more evergreen, put it in a bundle. Create bundles that can run year round, right? Any time of the year, any season. When we lay the foundation, when we have an evergreen offer that can run year round, that campaign is going to basically be our fuel to acquire top of funnel traffic, top of funnel brand new customers that's never heard about our business before. So we typically go with one campaign structure, going fully broad in a CBO environment, creative testing with dynamic creative tests or DCTs that feature on the ad set level from Meta, and then vice versa. Now we're analyzing the funnel in its entirety. We're trying to figure out, okay, is it a creative issue? Is it a post-click issue? Is it an offer issue? What can we do to increase the overall conversion rate? What can we do to lower our CPA? Now, when you launch these campaigns, you got to validate the offer. Sure, your first iteration of the ad might not be successful or might not be profitable, but after the 4th, 5th iteration of the offer and the landing page, that's going to push you over the edge to reach that net profit. So we use that first campaign as evergreen, runs year round, top of funnel, going fully broad. Once we have that winning combination of creative landing page offer all together, then we can now go up the vertical and vice versa horizontally. We can horizontally scale. So what do I mean by that? When we go up the vertical, now we're trying to increase our ad budget. We might have started creative testing with $100 a day. Then we're going to stack that by increasing the budget by 5 to 10% every other day. We might go from 100, 150 to 200 to 300 to 500 to $1,000 a day in ad spend till we hit some sort of entropy. Or if we don't hit entropy at all, we're going to continuously scale before we hit entropy. Now, with that, you're going to, of course, need new creatives to fuel the growth. You might need some other context of you might go fully testing statics, then you might want to test GIFs or even UGC, depending on what stage you're at with your business. But the goal is we want to hit entropy as fast as possible, pull back spin, and then from there fix the next bottleneck within the funnel. Could be landing page, could be offer, who knows, right? But once we have that evergreen offer, then we can now go horizontally. What do I mean by that? Well, when you have something that works by going fully broad, then you can go interest-based targeting. Now you can split test with like ABO at the ad set level. You can do retargeting. You can do any sort of way to maximize efficiency. Could be cost caps, could be big caps, right? So we balance it out, right? We have our top of funnel broad campaign that's evergreen that can run year round, and then now we go horizontally where we take that same offer that we know it works, and now we're just trying to maximize our efficiency for that, which could be interest-based targeting, ABO manual testing, could be stacking interest altogether to see, okay, what pocket of audience can work to now squeeze the amount of money we're spending for efficiency. And granted, right, you'll probably have to replace audiences every couple weeks just because of ad fatigue, because now you're narrowing the funnel, right? You have one funnel that's wide open, and then as you're pretty much minimizing the funnel and going to that specific pocket audience for efficiency reasons, you're going to always have to renovate or innovate the creative, the interest, the media buying strategy, so on and so forth. So I say this to say you want to have the foundation first before you go heavy ABO testing. And there's no right or wrong answer, right? Some brands strive off going fully broad. Some brands strive off of a heavy ABO testing, depending on their cash flow, right? So this kind of strategy is the best of both worlds, where you're combining everything together. You have top of funnel audiences, then now you go up the vertical to retarget those audiences or reach a similar pocket audience with lookalikes, so on and so forth. And another area of horizontally scaling is if you have a brand that has a lot of SKUs, a lot of hero products. Now you can push other bundles that kind of mimic this process, right? Other bundles where you're going fully broad again, trying to validate the offer, validate the landing page, validate the creatives. Once you have that validation, now you go down the vertical where you're minimizing the funnel. It's a rinse, wash, repeat cycle. It's start off fully broad, have that winner. Once that winner's there, that runs you around. That's your top of funnel growth. And then you can now focus on efficiency, which is minimizing the funnel. And then as a byproduct, you can also, once you exhaust every single variable possible, you're spending 20, 30, 40, 50K a month in ad spend, then you can look to diversify across other channels, which is like Facebook's our top of funnel growth. That's our fuel because we can run ads on Facebook, on Instagram, so on and so forth. Then if we want to retarget or we have a downside bundle, we can use Google ads as far as search campaigns to reach that pocket audience. And then even if we exhaust Google, then we can look into YouTube ads or TikTok ads, right? It really depends, but I look at these channels holistically. If you want to scale your e-commerce brand, you need to lay the foundation, have an evergreen offer that's top of funnel, that's fueling that top of funnel growth of new customers. And then as a byproduct, once you crack that winning puzzle, then you can go down the vertical, which is heavy ABO testing, heavy interest-based targeting, maximizing the efficiency of the entirety of the funnel. And then as a byproduct, right, you're either scaling horizontally or scaling vertically or just doing both. But that is the name of the game, and that's how you scale in 2024 is profitable unit economics, split testing offers, split testing landing pages, maximizing the funnel. Once you have that winning solution, then you're looking to maximize efficiency per platform. And then the last phase, which is once you reach entropy after 50, 60, even 70K a month in ad spend, looking to diversify in other channels so that you're not relying solely on Facebook. So that is a process. If you're interested in learning more, or if you want to read the exact protocol, check out my website at scalevelocity.io. You can read my 30-page protocol. You can look over our case studies, our testimonials. And if you're interested and you want to skip the whole process of you having to get burned by agencies or you doing this by yourself, feel free to book in a call where you can speak directly with me, and I'll walk you through our exact systems and our exact offers to help you build in-house so that your business can be set up for an exit.